Alright, we're back with another tier list. So, this time we're trying to move a little bit away from Mario. We're going to come back to it at some point because there's a lot of Mario stuff we can talk about. But, we're here with food, everyone's favorite topic. If you don't like food, then there's something probably wrong with you because you need it to live. So, I thought, you know, we were scrolling through the tier list and I'm like, food, let's go there. Because it's also around dinner time for us and I'm getting hungry. So, let's talk about food. So, obviously we have the classic things and we also have never been because there's definitely going to be some in here that we've never been to. So, starting off with Arby's. Interesting start. I'm not putting a name, I'm just moving it. So, Arby's. We're going to be talking about their menu and how much we like their stuff. Now, Isabel has a situation because she doesn't like a lot of stuff from a lot of places. So, she's probably going to give her opinion, so a lot of her stuff might be different than mine and Zach's. But we're going to go based off how much I like them. Just because I like a lot more stuff. So, honestly, I'm thinking B or C here. I'll be nice and give them a B. They had that burger. For some reason, they got rid of it. I don't know why. I mean, it was a limited time item. I understand that, but like, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I like their secret sauce, which I'm sure was $1,000 dressing or something else. But the burger was pretty good. It was actually seasoned on the inside, which a lot of burgers aren't. Definitely better than McDonald's burgers. But then they got rid of it. And then you can't forget their classic roast beef and curly fries. I mean, who else is going to compete with them? Nobody. That's who. Because I'm pretty sure they have a monopoly on that. Actually, no, it's legal to have a monopoly. They're basically the biggest brand that has that. So, what do you guys think?
I definitely agree with you. There's a lot of stuff from Arby's I like. The one thing I will say is that I would stuff like their chicken, like tenders, which I get sometimes. Their chicken sometimes is kind of dry.
Huh?
Their chicken's kind of dry.
Yeah, because that's your problem. You're going there for chicken, not for meat. They have the meat, not the chicken.
Chicken is meat.
It's white meat.
And
it's why would you go there when you can get a delicious beef and cheddar or a delicious curly fry? That's your problem. You're going there for chicken. If you want garbage chicken, then go to McDonald's.
Well, I do get their chicken sandwiches sometimes.
That's nice. So that's your answer? Isabel, what about you?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you. I would agree that they had that limited time burger. I tried it, and I would say that it's better than McDonald's burgers. I really liked it. I'm sad that it was limited edition. It was limited time, so it wasn't out forever. So it made me sad, but it was very good. I really liked the burger.
Is there actually a restaurant called the Krusty Krab? Or is that this?
Oh my gosh! Hold on, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, look that up so I can see if I have to say never been, because I don't think so. Sorry, Isabel, I got distracted by Krusty Krab. Can you say that again?
Okay, so
the last part of it, not the first part.
I was just saying that I was sad that they got rid of the burger because it was limited time. But if it wasn't limited time, then every time I would go to Arby's, I would order the burger because it was so good. Like, when I would eat
They did mess up a little bit. That's based on location.
Yeah.
Not the actual chain itself.
But other than that, it was really good.
Alright, so...
oh my gosh, there's an actual Krusty Krab.
Okay, well, I'm putting on never been, unfortunately, but I need to put that on my bucket list because that's hilarious.
We need to go to the Krusty Krab now!
Exactly. Okay, I'm just getting rid of things that I've never been to.
Well, it's probably going to be freaking overpriced at that place because they're throwing by mini crab.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything else I think I've been to at least once or tried their stuff. I think. Maybe. Yes, I think we're alright. Alright, so anyway, so this is all the list of stuff we've never tried. I do want to try, so Whataburger I know is a Texas chain, I think. Jack in the Box is only in California and Nevada, I think. Zaxby's, never heard. I've heard of you, but I'm supposed to say never heard of you. I've heard of you, but I don't know where you are. Chipotle, despite its major popularity, I haven't had it yet. I do plan on trying it at some point. Hardee's is the, is that the southern equivalent of Carl's Jr., or is that the northern one? I think it's the southern one. Because there's Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, which is basically the same thing. In-N-Out's definitely only in California. Lilo's, I have no clue. Long John Silver's we have here, I just never tried it. But it's seafood, so I probably would like it. Marco's is clearly a pizza place. I can't say I've tried it though. Dairy Queen, definitely want to go to one point. Those things look better than Sonic Shakes that they have there. They're basically like it's like a thing. They advertise it upside down. That's how thick their ice cream is.
Yeah,
they're called blizzards. Yeah,
it stays in the cup.
Which I love that idea, and plus I love that you can get anything in Blizzard. If you want gummy bears, Reese's Cups, and marshmallows. If you're some kind of maniac, then you can get that. Why not? Starbucks, overpriced coffee. That's all I need to say. Hungry Howie's.
That's a pizza place, I believe.
Sounds like a pretty cool place, but I've never been. Steak and Shake, also have heard of, don't know where. Church's Chicken, I've heard is pretty good. If that's the place you want to go if you want chicken, I've heard. Also Popeyes. Johnny Rockets, also have heard of. Can't say I've been there. Del Taco, also heard of. I think that's a California place.
You got some free shavakadu.
What?
It's a thing.
The
It was like.
Anyway, Bob Evans. I feel like I might have heard of you. Tim Hortons we actually passed recently while we were driving. But we've never been there. On the Border sounds like a Texan or a, I don't know what that would be. Caribbeans. I don't know how to say that. Haven't been clearly if I can't even pronounce it. Beef your Briefo Braddy's. I've never heard of. Bonefish Grill. Never heard of. Polo Loco maybe. Hooters I've heard of but I haven't been. Krusty Krab we just found out was an actual place but haven't seen it other than the show. Golden Corral is a buffet but I don't think we have any. Cheddar's? Yeah, Cheddar's, never heard of. And Crystal, never heard of. So, there we go. I can't say I've been there, so that they're going to go there. Sorry for all those Chipotle fans. Okay, Jimmy John's. Jimmy McJohn's. You're really expensive is the problem. But you actually produce quality subs. So, I'm going to put you in... No, I'm not going to be that mean. I'll put you alongside Arby's. But just remember, I'm not comparing... apples to apples here. I'm comparing apples to oranges. These are two different brands. But I think you're on the same level as Arby's when it comes to the fast food market because you're really pricey. If you could, I know inflation and everything, but if you could dip down a little bit, you know, you'd be securing the A tier, maybe even S if you lower down enough. But you do produce quality subs, and we've been to these guys a couple times. Or no, we've been to Jersey Mike's. Yeah. I've been to Jimmy John's once. I'm thinking of something else. Produce really quality subs, but similar to Jersey Mike's, but I don't even think it was on here. No, I don't see the logo. Which is interesting. But Jimmy John's, I've been there once. I went to North Carolina. We had them once. It was pretty good, but they're really pricey. Sonic. Speaking of pricey, I need to move this up a little bit.
Sonic.
So, speaking of pricey, I love the idea, because back in the day, I don't think they do this anymore, but I loved the idea of, like, you would order, and then they would bring your order out on skates. I thought that was a genius idea. I like the whole idea that it's like a diner, but it's not. Like, I kind of like that idea. And their burgers are pretty good. It wasn't had them yet, but they're pretty good. Their whole, like, they have corn dogs. I don't know where else you can get a corn dog, honestly. Like, think of where else you can get a corn dog. Sonic is really the only place I can think of. Unless you have, like, one of these places near you that has them. I can't... no, man, I'm just putting everything in B tier. I can't put it in A. It's not that good, but I can't put it in C. That's a little harsh. White Castle, I'm saying I've tried because I've tried their frozen burgers in the freezer section because they have those, and these are pretty darn good. They're really small and they're kind of like petite little patties, but I think I like them. So I'm gonna go. Are you better than these guys though? This video is just gonna be titled "Ethan puts everything in B tier." IHOP, the home of the pancakes.
The international house.
I don't care.
Them, to be specific.
I don't really care. IHOP, I gotta give you an A. You're really good. I love the fact that you have a smile on your logo. We don't go there often, but I love all their stuff.
IHOP's pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
Papa John's I've only tried once, and I just remembered that I tried it. I tried it at a party once, and it was pretty alright. I know they've had some controversy over the years. I don't really care about that. I care about the pizza itself. I'll give you a C. I can't say it's the best pizza I've ever had. There's definitely worse, but I can't say it's the best pizza I've ever had. Oh, sorry, I forgot you. I have not been to Panda Express. Although I do want to one day. It's like fast food Chinese, I think, is what the whole shtick of them is. I definitely want to try them one day. Popeyes, tried you once and you're amazing. Where's that S tier, buddy? Yeah, here you go. So, they have the crispiest chicken I have ever had. I've only been there once. So, think of like McDonald's chicken and think of like Chick-fil-A's chicken. Combine them into one, you got Popeye's chicken. And yes, you just heard me. Chick-fil-A is worse. Deal with it.
Popeye's better than Chick-fil-A.
Deal with it. Chick-fil-A. I mean, if you like Chick-fil-A, I don't really care. But like, that's what I'm just saying. I think I like them. I actually Chick-fil-A on here.
Yes, it is.
Where?
The second row, more to the left.
Oh, they just had the logo. Oh, sorry, I have not been to Chick-fil-A. So, I was about to say, because I haven't been to Chick-fil-A, but I've been to Popeyes once. There are Southern brands, and we're not in the Southern land. I have gone Southern when I go to like the Outer Banks and stuff. When I've gone there, they've had them on the way, and they're really good. They have more than just chicken, but their main menu is chicken and stuff. They have the best chicken sandwiches I've ever seen. I also got their, what else do they have? Oh, I got their like really good biscuits. Their biscuits are on par with Cracker Barrel, which I think is also in here somewhere.
Man, yeah, Cracker Barrel's in there, right next to Dave and Buster's and
Alright.
Robin.
I can't see nothing. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so it's really good. Popeyes, salute to you. I wish I could try you more. Little Caesars, I'm going to offend a lot of people here. Definitely D tier. So, I'm giving them, instead of an F, I would put them in F. However, their prices are really good. But, you're cutting prices on your product. Meaning they're saving money by getting lesser quality products to put on their pizza. So, for example, they use Munster cheese as opposed to just regular cheese, which is lower quality cheese. And they also use they use lower quality pepperoni as compared to regular producers like Dominoes Pizza, like that kind of stuff. That's why that doesn't cost anything to just add pepperoni to your pizza, for example.
Their Crazy Bread's also really good.
Their Crazy Bread's really good. That's why I'm also putting you in D tier. I'd be really mean to put you here, but I can't. No, I'll keep you in D tier. I'm just stick with it. Burger King. You're definitely better than D tier. I'll put you in C. I'll put you in C. I was thinking B, but then I remembered your chicken sucks, so I'm putting you back in C. If you go to Burger King, the Whopper is what you get. I mean, if you want a quality burger, you get a Whopper, right? And I love the fact that they cook it over a grill. I think, no, yeah, it's a grill, right? Because they're the only ones that are, or no, it's flame broiled. I think is what they call it. Either way, Burger King's really good. I don't like a lot of stuff in their menu. I really like their Impossible Whopper whenever I get that. Their chicken's not that. The chicken's honestly the worst out of the 5 major franchises that have chicken. Not a big fan of their like. What was it called? They had like pineapple on a burger once, and I'm like, you're crazy. Yeah, they had like a Hawaiian burger. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, really?
They had like pineapple on a burger once. It's just like why? Why? Just stop.
Don't take inspiration.
Stop putting pineapple on everything already. Their ice cream. Here's another situation. Here's another reason I'm putting in C, because some people probably disagree with this. But if you have a Burger King, we have this situation. If you have a Burger King across the street, and then you also have Wendy's right across the street from it too. If you want ice cream, you're not going to Burger King. You're going to Wendy's to get a Frosty. Let's be honest.
You're getting a Frosty.
Now, from recent events, Wendy's, you guys got rid of your. Oh, you're actually next. That's funny. You got rid of your chocolate Frosty. I have no clue why you guys decided to do that. That seemed like a stupid idea.
Oh, I thought it was vanilla that they got rid of.
Oh, was it?
I think it was vanilla.
It was like.
Oh, that's right. Because I'm like, why? Yeah, we were ordering Wendy's at one point, and I'm like, where's their vanilla one? The thing is, I wanted one or something.
Yeah, I wanted a vanilla.
But it's like, if you're mixing chocolate and strawberry, unless they're prepackaged, which I doubt, then how do you not have vanilla? Like, it doesn't make sense. Getting rid of your, like, unless it wasn't selling, that's the only reason I can see, but I love their vanilla. I always got vanilla because I don't like chocolate stuff that much. So, I don't know, but we're not on to Wendy's yet. But I'm just saying, if you have an option to go to Burger King Fresh Cream or Wendy's, you're not even thinking about Burger King. You're pretending that Burger King doesn't exist. However, they do have a Hershey cake pie, which, yeah, they have a Hershey cake pie in certain locations. I don't know if we have it here, but there's, like, in certain locations, and most locations, I should say, they have, like, a Hershey sundae pie, I think is what it's called, which I've heard is pretty good. I wouldn't try it. It's probably going to be too sugary for me, but I've heard that it's really good. So, definitely C tier. I can't say you're with low C tier. Wendy's, I just told you about the whole thing for Esco. S or A? No, S, because you're the best burger chain. I can say, in like the national burger chain, because I know Whataburger is also a chain, Jack in the Box is a chain. In-N-Out, I guess, can be qualified as a chain. You don't have many locations, but you're in more than one state, I guess. But Wendy's, they have the goal to have 2 signature burgers. Because when you think of McDonald's, you think of the Big Mac, right?
Yes, or a quarter pounder.
But you don't really. That's not their thing that they started as. They started as the Big Mac. Like if you had to think of one burger from McDonald's, you don't really think of quarter pounder too much. You think
it's like second.
You think but it's not a national menu. You think of, and plus certain locations don't have a quarter pounder.
Oh.
Yeah, but every location has a Big Mac. Every location has a Big Mac.
And yeah, I guess like the Big Mac.
Burger King has the Whopper, right?
Yeah, Whopper.
Burger King has the Whopper. What's the other three?
Like Burger Chain?
Yeah, like burger chains. Arby's had one at one point, but I mean, am I stupid?
Does Sonic count?
Yeah, Sonic. Oh, Five Guys. Five Guys counts.
Five Guys.
No, definitely not as good. What else would count here? I can't wait to get this to the second bottom thing. Huh, I guess there's not a whole lot, I guess. I thought there was more for some reason. Anyway, they're definitely... Is McDonald's even here? Yeah, there. I was about to say, why is... Okay. Anyway, they're definitely better... They beat out McDonald's and Burger King combined. Obviously, in terms of sales, they don't. But for me, they definitely do. I would pick Wendy's over Burger King and McDonald's. Now, the only thing is they're a lot more expensive. They're on the same kind of road as Burger King in terms of price. So they're not as good as McDonald's in terms of price, but... They are better in terms of quality, and because that's their entire shtick about them is that I think their quote is "quality is our recipe" or whatever. Plus, they have Frosties. They have amazing cookies. If you don't want a Frosty for some reason, if you're one of those maniacs that doesn't like ice cream, or is that considered ice cream? I guess it would be. Yeah.
Like somewhat melted.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not qualified as frozen yogurt. But anyway, yeah, it's like soft serve. But anyway, if you want to get if you don't want a Frosty. They also have cookies, and I've tried all of their cookies. They have like a salted caramel cookie. They have sugar cookies. They have chocolate chips, I think. They have triple chocolate or something. Either way, their cookies are really good. And a thing about cookie and a thing about baking is you have to salt your cookies so they do not overwhelm the sweetness. You can visibly see salt in their cookies, meaning they're homemade, which I appreciate. So, there you go. Taco Bell.
Taco.
Interesting. First of all, your meme sound is hilarious. Anytime someone just incorporates Bell, I think it's hilarious, but we're not here for that. I'll give you... Are you the only taco chain here?
Is there like a Moe's? Like
well, Moe's would be getting F tier.
Bruh! Moe's
No, I don't think there is.
I mean Chipotle, I guess, but we haven't had it.
Yeah, I can't say I've had it. So out of the things we've had, I have to give you A then, because you're the only thing here. There's no Moe's for a reason. Okay, anyway. So man, imagine being a chain that's not even mentioned here.
Hey, Moe's.
Dave & Buster's is an arcade brand and they're mentioned here.
Wait, why is Dave & Buster's?
Because they have every location has a bar. That's what it is. Every location has a bar. They're kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese, which is also not here, which is interesting.
Wait,
I don't
Chuck E. Cheese is in here?
No, it's not.
No, it's...
CC's Pizza and Dominoes are the only two pizza things. Oh no, Pizza Hut's here as well. I don't know. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Bell. Taco Bell's pretty good. I mean, even if they weren't the only ones here, I would probably still. Are you as good as Ihop though?
In my opinion,
you're really cheap. They're really cheap though. You can walk in with $5 and walk out with 5 tacos.
What's their prices again?
It's like $1 for a soft taco or a hard taco.
It's like McDonald's.
They're McDonald's prices for tacos. Are they the best thing on the market? Absolutely not. No. But if it's 3 a.m. and you feel like having a taco, they're also open at that hour. They also have Baja Blast if you like soda. There's a lot of stuff you can get there. And I also love the Diablo sauce. I love putting spicy things on stuff. Is there, like I said before, are they better than Chipotle? Probably not even close. But just in terms of, because I haven't tried this yet, but I'm sure I'd put it somewhere up here. But just based on that, are they as good as Ihop? Probably not, but there's not a middle ground between B and A. So I'm just going to have to put it, it's like, think of it as like the lowest possible tier of A it can be in. Think of it like that. Because they're not as good as Ihop, I would say. Subway, I used to think really highly of you, actually. I still kind of do. But after trying many different sub places, I can't say you're the best anymore. However, they're cookies.
They're cookies.
Let's all close our eyes for a moment, right? And just imagine yourself walking into a Subway. you automatically. What's the first thing you smell?
Cookies.
Yes, and what's the other thing you'll smell? Fresh baked bread.
They're the smell of the
And
bread.
and I know some people disagree with this. In fact, I think our own mom disagrees with this. But I think that's one of the best smells I've ever smelled in my entire life. Just walking into a Subway. Now, are they a little bit stingy with their stuff? Yes, I understand that. But Subway, honestly, listen to me. I think they had plans to do this at one point, and then they stopped. I don't know why you stopped this. Split off into a second chain that does cookies. You would explode.
They'd
be selling out.
McDonald's.
Yeah, they'd be selling out. Actually, Subway does have more locations than McDonald's, which when I first found that out, I'm like, that can't be true. And I looked it up, and it sure was. It was true.
There's also less McDonald's than public libraries.
I don't care.
Which is
Nobody cares.
It's almost like public libraries are poofing off existence because of the internet.
No, I said that there's more of them than McDonald's in America.
So then why is that surprising?
Nobody cares.
There's like saying there's more houses than McDonald's. Yeah, of course there is.
Well,
Anyway, besides Zach's stupid talking over here, I'll give Subway a B. I'm giving them a B. They're not as good as... Where did I put Jimmy John's? Oh, no, never mind. Nope, never mind. You're gonna go there. Jimmy John's better. Sorry. Five Guys. Had you once. Wasn't that great. Definitely overhyped. I'll put you in D tier. There's not much really to say about it. They're alright. They're really pricey. I think when I looked at it, I think it's cost like $8 for one burger. For a fast food chain, it's a little ridiculous. If you were a sit-down restaurant, I'd understand a little bit more, but you're not. You're a fast food chain.
that is
Applebee's. I'm about to offend a lot of people here. You might be the only one in F tier. Every time I've gone here, their food's pretty good. Their food I would probably give a C. But the service, and I know it's based on location, but I've been to 4 different Applebee's, and I've been in 2 different states, and they've all been garbage. I don't know if their hiring system's like, let's see, this person's cooked a toast in their life. This person's a gourmet chef in at least 7 different restaurants. Let's bring on the toast man. Let's get him. I don't know what their hiring system is, but they're hiring a lot of people that are just like, like they don't even want to be there. Like if you want to work at Applebee's and you enjoy your job, good for you. But I hadn't met you yet because I've been in 4 different Applebee's that are like I literally, and this is the one experience I remember vividly. There was this one night, these 2 were too young for this to probably remember. We literally waited an hour and a half for appetizer salads. Yeah,
Oh my
salads.
God.
An hour.
Lettuce, cheese, maybe some carrots and onions in there. That was it. An hour and a half.
That is.
They were not that busy. It was around like 10 o'clock at night. They were not that busy. Hour and a half. And then we had to wait an additional hour for the entrees.
I could legit watch.
my God.
We should have walked out, I think, is what we should have done, but
I
we
could have
didn't.
watched a 3-hour movie and it probably would have been shorter than everything.
Luckily, these guys were too young for that to probably remember, but I definitely remember it because I was around like 9 or 10 around that time. But I was just so upset. Anyway, so yeah, sorry Applebee's. If you got better at hiring people, I'd give you, like, your food. I've tried your food. Your food is pretty good. I'd give you a B at being nice and C being normal. So, but your service just put you in F. On to Nan's. I mean, what's better than a soft-baked pretzel?
I don't know. I haven't been there before.
I feel like you've had their brand before. They also have this. Hot dogs inside of a pretzel.
What?
Yeah, why not? Why not? What are you, a robot?
That just confuses my brain.
Instead of a bun, it's a pretzel. Because it's bread, it's dough.
I mean, yeah, but
It's dough though. And they also have like little pretzel bites. It's not just like, they're not just known for soft pretzels, but also, but yeah, they're a really good brand. I'm gonna put you in C with these guys. Chili's,
welcome to Chili's.
definitely D tier. I can't say I like your food very much at all. Not much to say about it actually. Denny's, interesting. I'll give you a B. I think their prices are pretty good for a diner. Most diners are, but Denny's is pretty good for a diner. It's also the first place where I found a claw machine, where I started my claw machine career. Because one thing I haven't talked about anywhere, I don't think, is that I used to be a claw machine aficionado. I used to be able to like win those things all the time, and I know people on YouTube like pursue that kind of stuff, but I was actively pursuing them. I'd win different stuff. I had like a whole collection of stuffed animals and stuff. But Denny's is the people that got me into claw machines because they was the first one that had them. And also the food's pretty good. They have a lot of different options. They got rid of some of the options when COVID hit, but understandably, obviously. No, our family does not seem to like it, but I like it a lot.
I like Denny's.
The thing is, they don't like going at night because the service is worse. But as a food chain, they're pretty good. Obviously, yes, there's better stuff to go to, as you can see on our own list. Like, for example, Ihop, I think I would definitely put over Denny's just because... I mean, Denny's has more stuff, though. Ihop is mainly pancakes. If you want, like, dinner and lunch, you mainly go here. I'll keep them in B. It's just, I think, they have, like, because they're both diners, so you have to compare apples to apples here. If you're feeling pancakes, and let's put pancakes out of the equation. What does IHOP have? They have burgers, 2, I think, and then what? They must have chicken somewhere.
I'm pretty sure they have chicken.
So let's say you're feeling pancakes, or you're feeling some type of breakfast. Where are you gonna go? You're probably gonna go to IHOP. But if you don't want pancakes, or if you don't like them for some reason, then you're gonna probably go to Denny's because they have more options. For example, they have a chicken fried steak, they have tons of burgers, they have a create your own grand slam. Love that idea. Like if you want hash browns, 2 eggs, toast, bacon, sausage, all of that for like $5. $5? Yeah, you can bring in $5 today. All we need to know is your credit card number, the expiration date, and your 3 numbers on the back, and you too can get a free grand slam for the price of $5. Anyway.
No, that's the currency.
Yeah, well, they could be. You never know.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, for $5, you can get like all that, and that's pretty good. Dominoes Pizza. You the first pizza place we've done? No, Papa John's. You're definitely better than Papa John's.
Oh yes.
You never had Papa John's.
All I know is that Domino's is good.
The only thing I don't like about Domino's is that you have to kind of backdoor your way into a chicken bacon ranch pizza, which is my favorite kind of pizza. Like I think you had to get a chicken speedy pizza and add ranch on the side. It's like, why do you not have chicken bacon ranch pizza on your menu? It's one of the most popular pizzas. I think it's 6th in terms of the world. Obviously pepperoni and cheese, 1 and 2. But like, it's one of the most popular pizzas in the world, and you had to backdoor. That was a long time ago, mind you. It's possible that's changed. But for right now, you're going to remain in B tier. I can't say you're better than these guys up here. Plus, I have a special place for one pizza chain. Definitely that's going in A tier. Cece's Pizza, you're not it. I wasn't that impressed. I really wasn't. I can't say I like you guys too much. I'm sorry. There's not much to say about it either. KFC.
KFC.
You're the fast food. Well, they're both fast food. I was gonna say the fast food equivalent of you guys, but you're the same. You're
Kentucky
I think I got to do it.
I would do it.
Where do you go for a fast food chain that has a pot pie? Name one. Besides one, obviously. Besides the one we just put in. Name one place that has a pot pie. A good one at that. Exactly, you can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
KFC is the only place that has. KFC, you're really unhealthy. You have a lot of sodium, but my golly, you're good. You made your own games, which is genius. They're making their own console. Genius. Their marketing shit. Their food alone gets them an S, but all that on top, if there was an S plus, you would be in it. Just want to let you know.
Awesome.
Actually, here, that's what I'll do. Here, you're going above these guys. Sorry, Wendy's.
And their food, like their chicken, their
mashed potatoes, their gravy, their biscuits. Biscuit balls.
Biscuits.
What else do they have? I mean, you don't really go there for dessert, but I know they have cookies that I've had. Those are pretty good. But again, you don't really go there for dessert. Oh, they have a Nashville chicken hot sandwich. If you want a spicy chicken sandwich, boom, they got you.
Ooh.
I love their pot pie. It's really good. There's one place that has a better pot pie, which I'll get to later. It seems, and a couple ones here. But there's a place that has a better pot pie. But a fast food place having a pot pie. How does that even happen? And plus, if you're in some parts of the world where this happens, sometimes KFC will be teamed up with, what is it usually? I think it's usually a burger place, right? KFC and no. It's KFC and Taco Bell. They'll team up sometimes, and they'll be in one location at once. We've seen one before. These guys are acting surprised, but we've seen one before. There's been a KFC you can order if you go with the same drive-thru, and you can order KFC and Taco Bell from the same effing line.
Wait, what?
If you want a chicken taco, you can have one.
A chicken taco!
It's genius. I love KFC. If there's an S plus tier, you'd be in it. But right now, I'll put you above these two because you definitely are above those two. I think Popeye's chicken is probably. Actually, no. I think they're on the same. I think they're the same for me anyway. And Wendy's is the best burger chain, so that's why they're also there. Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, it's wings. I mean, you can't really go wrong with wings. I'll put you in B. I mean, you have tons of different flavors. You have the Cheetos flavor as well, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, I'll put you. I mean, there's not much to say about it. I've only had it once, but I mean, they were pretty good when I had them. Panera Bread. I'm gonna offend a lot of people here. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? You're the only. Yeah, you're also going there. So I'll give you my story with Panera Bread. So essentially, I've been there. I've eaten their food twice, and first impressions mean a lot to me. In fact, a lot of people say that they don't base off first impressions, but they really do, because the whole thing about first impressions is, even if you don't think you're a person based off first impressions, you are, because your mind automatically is like wired to do so. So that's just how it is. But the two times I've been to Panera Bread, the first time I got spaghetti and meatballs, and then the second time I got their mac and cheese and a soup, I think. So yeah, I got, the first thing was the spaghetti. Not good. It was not that great. The meatballs were alright. The meatballs were pretty alright. But the pasta was so bland. The sauce was watery. It wasn't good. It really wasn't. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. And then the mac and cheese was pretty alright. It wasn't anything to gloat over. And then their soup was pretty good. I liked their soup, but they also have like store brand soup that could go for cheaper. So the two times I've been there, I cannot say that's great. It's that great. I was trying to say.
Yeah.
The big McDonald's. Just based on prices, I think you got to join them up here. Definitely better than these two. You're not better than Wendy's. I can't say that.
Yeah.
So, but prices. If you want a $1 burger, where do you go? McDonald's. If you want a quarter pounder, you go to McDonald's. A little bit overpriced, but if you want it, there you go. Their chicken nuggets outweigh any competitor, no matter what. Even these guys. I'm sorry. If you want good chicken, you go here. If you want McNuggets, though, you go to McDonald's. Let's be honest here. They also have been teaming up with different people. They teamed up with Travis Scott at one point, where they had like a Travis Scott meal. They teamed up with BTS at one point, where they had like this curry sauce where you could dip your nuggets in. I love that. Wish they could bring it back, but they're not going to. But yeah, it's essentially, and also it's based on price. I wish their breakfast lasted longer. I know some locations go to all day, but mine only goes to like 10. It's a little bit annoying. Their coffee is mediocre. I think we're going to get to Dunkin at later points. Yes, Dunkin and Krispy Kreme are both coffee brands, really. We'll get to them later. But their coffee's eh. But they also have like, our location has, so, our location's small. We live in a small town, but there's some locations that have bagels.
Bagels?
Like, literally fresh cut bagels. Our location doesn't have that, and I'm sad.
No bagels.
So yeah, but it's wow. But yeah, I think they have to join them up here. Pizza Hut, how you doing? How you doing? Definitely joining up here. You're better than Papa John's and CC's combined. You are a little bit better than Domino's. And also, you had a salad bar at one point. Genius. You also have they had dessert crazy bread. It wasn't called crazy bread, but they basically had dessert crazy bread at one point with chocolate syrup and sprinkles, I think, was on it. Genius. And it was in the same salad bar. You could go back in the day. I don't know if they're still doing this. But back in the day, when I was going there, you could have, if you wanted, you obviously ordered a pizza because that's why you're there. But you could also go to the salad bar. You could get salad. You could get pasta. You could get breadsticks. You can get dessert breadsticks. Dominoes is starting to do a little bit more like that as well. But I think pizza, in terms of pizza's better.
Because it's true. No one can out Pizza the Hut.
No one can out Pizza the Hut.
I mean, these guys are out Pizza the Hut right now.
Yeah, they are.
Out Pizza.
Alright, this is going to be another controversial one.
Waffle House.
I'm sorry, you guys. A lot of people don't like Waffle House, because even my friend John doesn't like it. As he said in the podcast. But I've been to Waffle House and I really liked it. The food was pretty good. I know people have bad experiences with it, but I don't understand why. I've only been there once though, so maybe it was just a first impression thing. But again, I based myself off of first impressions. So, and I was very, very impressed. I got like, I was with my grandparents and we got like the biggest meal possible. We were really hungry because we were driving from North Carolina back home. Or was it the other way? I can't remember which way it was. But either way, we were driving to North Carolina or we were driving back. And it was like a 6-hour car trip with no food. We had snacks and stuff we weren't really using. And essentially we got, it was like late at night, we got pancakes. Or no, sorry, not pancakes. That's Ihop. We got a big waffle that was the size of the plate, by the way.
Bro.
We had sausage, egg, and bacon, I think, was the other ones. And essentially, our whole table was just full of food. Essentially, is what it was. $10.
Oh, the entire table worth of food.
No. The entire meal was $10. Like for the meal that I'm talking about is you get one waffle. You get a ton of eggs, like you just scrambled. You get, I think it was like 5 strips of bacon, 4 things of sausage, $10.
All of that for $10.
And if you want to combine it, I guess you can call it $30 because there's 3 of us. That's pretty good.
Wow.
So, and they're also only southern stuff. You can't really get them like if you're in Maine or in New York, you can't get them. Friendlies, you guys really don't exist anymore.
Yeah, there's
at least where we are. But when I would go there, you guys were great. I don't know why you don't exist anymore. Maybe they're trying to cut. Maybe they're doing the Subway strategy where they're cutting out locations to focus on their main ones, that's a good marketing strategy.
Yeah, Friendlies is actually really good.
They have like really good sliders. They have a lot of stuff in stores like freezer sections, which I appreciate. Like they have little sliders. I know back in the day, Isabel used to get the little sliders because they were even back in the day she didn't like cheeseburgers because she only likes burgers, and their sliders default came with no cheese, so they couldn't possibly mess it up.
Oh yeah. They look good.
And you got like 6 sliders for like $3. Genius. I don't think that's like that anymore. It's probably like $10 knowing inflation. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had you in a long time, but when I used to go there, they also have amazing ice cream.
The ice cream.
Amazing ice cream.
Olive Garden. For some reason, another controversial one. I don't know why, but you're definitely. No, I gotta do it. You're the only pasta one here. Are you?
Is it actually? Well, I guess Cheesecake Factory.
Well, pasta brand though. If you think of Cheesecake Factory, you think of their cheesecake. You don't think of their pasta.
That is true. Like.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're going Esther.
Oh yeah.
So another controversial one for some reason. If you can't have gluten, this will be basically hell on earth for you because it's all gluten, basically, except for one thing maybe. But can we just talk about their breadsticks for a second?
No,
even if you hate pasta with a passion for some reason, you have to admit that their breadsticks are ridiculous.
They are
unlimited breadsticks, mind you.
Unlimited.
Not adding any other cost to it.
No cost, nothing. Unless you want to take some home with you, then I think that costs more money. But for your entire dinner, unlimited breadsticks. If you want to golf down breadsticks, do it because they're free.
Delicious.
Unlimited pasta.
And then let's also not anymore.
Dang.
There is unlimited soup and salad though. And you know how much salad they bring you? I don't think I've ever seen anyone get more than one salad.
It is so. Yeah,
it's massive. Zach usually gets salad. Me and my mom usually get soups because I love their soups now. I used to be a salad boy, but I think I like the soups a lot more now. I still like the salad. I just get soup more often.
Salad is really good.
And then their entree decisions. You have lasagna. You have Alfredo stuff. You have capellini. You have shrimp scampi and stuff. Ravioli stuff. They have like a tour of Italy, I think. No, it's somewhere else. They basically have this tour thing where you can get one. You basically get a little slab of lasagna. You get Alfredo, and then you get something else.
Is it tour of Italy?
It might be, but I thought that was somewhere else.
Like.
There's a restaurant. There's a little. Well, that's not a chain though. I was about to mention that. There's a place called Little Venice that we really like. That I think also has something like that, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, but Olive Garden, it speaks for itself. I know people are gonna get offended by that a little bit, but first of all, you shouldn't be getting offended by food chains. But anyway,
it is.
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Oh, they're also a burger chain.
Oh yeah. Red Robin.
Oh. So I'm gonna think of it like a burger chain then. Are you better than Wendy's and McDonald's? Well, there's no better than this. This is the best. Here, let me go down. Are you better than Burger King? Definitely. Are you better than Sonic, White Castle, and Denny's? Probably. Are you better? Nothing here is. All right, here it is. Red Robin. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. You have like a lot of their appetizers are good too. There's a lot of dessert options. I love their cookies they have there. They also have the Mountain High Mud Pie, which Zach gets every time because he wants diabetes when he's 25. I think you're better than McDonald's in terms of burgers. Are you better than Wendy's though? Because you're really pricey too. In terms of taste, yes. In terms of my personal favorite, no. You're definitely on S tier though, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of their scorpion burger.
But you're definitely better than McDonald's. Even the price again, no one's beating McDonald's even on this chart. But like, in terms of burgers, I gotta put you ahead. Red Robin, yeah, they have tons of different burgers. They have seasonal burgers that come around every I think they swap seasonal burgers every 3 weeks or something. It's crazy. Like every time we go, there's a different seasonal thing. I love their cheesy bacon fondue that they have there now. That's genius. Putting cheese and bacon together is like putting Kobe Bryant and Shaq together. Genius. I mean, that's a basketball reference, but I mean, I don't really watch basketball. But you get the idea. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Garlic fries are also good.
Yeah, garlic fries, terrible for you, but genius. They got rid of zucchini fries, which I was a little offended about, but it's fine. I can live without them, but I was a little upset. Cracker Barrel, I already know where you're going. You're definitely going to S tier.
Yeah.
Are you better? Yeah, I think you were. So, do you go to Cracker Barrel for burgers? Probably not, usually. However, do you go there for excellent breakfast and to shop? Of course you do, because of course, they literally... I don't think I've ever left a Cracker Barrel without shopping and getting one thing. I don't think it's possible because they don't really have dessert options. I think I just said that wrong. They have like 1 or 2 things, but you usually get dessert in the shop because there's like candy bars, there's like other things there. Me and my friends actually just went there with the get together, and I'm not even joking. I got 2 pancakes, 2 over easy eggs, sausage, and I think it was 3 strips of bacon, plus my drink, which was $3 by itself. $14.
A whole 14.
And the pancakes were big. They're not miniaturized pancakes. They were the size of the plates. They were stacked on top of each other because they couldn't put 2 on one plate without it flopping over. $10. I think it was called the Grandma's Sampler, or Grandma's Pancake Sampler, whatever it was called. And it was just the total was not that high. Like I went in, I'm not even joking. I went because this is one of my first times that I've been on my own in a restaurant. I brought $50. Something. I'm probably gonna go shopping, right? I'm thinking okay, I was like mathematically in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna have like 10 or so, $20 or so after I'm done. I had like basically all the 50 left. Because it only cost me $14 plus the tip that we left, which I think was 5 each. But anyway, so I don't know. But I think you get what I'm saying. They're definitely better than these 3. I feel like, no, I'll keep you there. I think that's a good place. Dave & Buster's interesting because you're not really a food chain. Just because of that, I'll put you here. Your food is, I'm sure, good, but I don't think I've had it. Well, we've been here, so I can't say I haven't been here.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme. Holy God. Okay. Donuts. Let's talk donuts for a second. So, you know what? No. So, Krispy Kreme donuts. If you don't like Krispy Kreme, you're automatically an alien. The government's coming after you.
There's something wrong with you. You're psycho.
Which Zachary is one of those people.
No!
You literally said you don't like glazed donuts. Their main thing is glazed donuts.
I don't like plain.
90% of their stuff is plain glazed donuts. Yeah, a lot of it's plain glazed. Anyway, Krispy Kreme, I love their anything. They have a bunch of like filled donuts where there's like pudding in the middle of it. Oh, the best thing in the world. Our school used to have like Krispy Kreme, what are they called? Fundraisers, where where you could get stuff from Krispy Kreme and like would support your like school career, where you could go on field trips or whatever. It doesn't matter. But either way, you got Krispy Kreme donuts, and I always got the lemon filled ones because I love lemons as a fruit. I love their taste. I don't care about their sour stuff. It was also a sour person, I think. But yeah, essentially they're really good, and their coffee is not as good as the ones that's next, but definitely. Just based on donuts, they're here. But that's really all they're known for. I wouldn't go in for anything else. Dunkin Donuts. Let's talk coffee and breakfast sandwiches for a second. You're gonna join them. I think you're on the same level. I don't think you're better or worse. I think you're on the same. Dunkin Donuts, coffee, iced coffee. If you get decaf, if you get caffeine, if you're younger than 25, you might want to watch out. because caffeine's addictive. But I love their decaf coffee. They have like a sunrise blend that they have now. I love getting that. They have breakfast sandwiches galore. They have amazing stuff. They have wake-up wraps. They have refreshers. Whoo! And we have one right in town. So like I would often see people in school just walk in one morning with a coffee because it's like $2, and they're right in school. So it doesn't matter. And of course, our school wasn't cool, so they would allow drinks like that. Because some schools don't even allow water bottles in class. I think that's a little ridiculous.
That's
But like our school could care less. You could bring in a tub of coffee for all the cared. Well, Dunkin Donuts, excellent coffee. I wouldn't really go there for donuts. I do like their munchkins. I can say that. But I wouldn't honestly go there for donuts. I would go here for donuts if they were right next to each other, which they usually aren't. But I would say, you know what? I will put you ahead because you have more items. Because for Dunkin', I would go for coffee, breakfast sandwiches, wake-up wraps. I've tried the refreshers. They're pretty good, too. What else do they have? Obviously, their donut selection. And then they have more stuff I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah, they have different kinds of bagels. They have a bakery, basically. So they have all that, right? Here, I'd only go for donuts, I think. I wouldn't go for their coffee. I wouldn't go for their pastries. I'd probably just go for the donuts because it's what they're known for. So I'll put you a little bit ahead. But you're still on the same level. You're still an A. Baskin Robbins. Forgot about you, sorry. I want to go there. I really do, but we don't have one there.
Cheesecake Factory.
You already know where you're going.
Oh, yes.
Let me tell you. Let me just tell you. First of all, let's go on there. Let's just go on a basic level. Their bread. They're free bread, mind you.
Yeah,
Now, I can't say it's as good as Olive Garden's free bread. However, their free bread, which I forgot what it's called. It's the brown bread, or like it's not the white one. It's the other one. What's it called?
I know what you're talking about.
It's the one with like oats in it.
Yeah,
that one is golden.
That one is so good.
Put a little bit of butter on it. You don't need too much, but put a little bit of butter on it. You're automatically in heaven. You already died. You're already there.
You died.
So
Your
yeah,
taste doesn't die.
the white bread's obviously really good too. I just prefer the other one. I know Isabel prefers the other one because she doesn't like the oats in the other one, but I really like the oat one. That one's really good. In fact, me, Zach, and my mom like it so much that we usually have to get refills like multiple different times because I think they give you 4 slices of each, and then because we all take one, and then we were always fighting over the last one, and then we had to get a new one. Cheesecake Factory automatically up here. I need to rearrange this a little bit. You're definitely better than Red Robin. Go up there. Cracker Barrel is just so comforting. I don't think I can put you above that.
I feel like another thing, especially if you have like a bunch of people, is that Cheesecake Factory is like expensive.
Oh, it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, but we're not comparing prices. We're comparing the chain, which as a chain, their food is really good. NW, I've only been there once, and I wasn't that impressed. I honestly don't have much to say about it. Man, I forgot a lot of stuff. I've never been to you yet, although I plan to try you at some point. Longhorn. These is more of a southern thing. They're kind of like Outback, essentially, if you think about it.
Outback.
I'll give you an A. I liked your steaks a lot. I liked your. They have baked. What are they called? Baked potatoes, where it's like an open potato, and you can put stuff in it. I love those things to death, and they had them. They always cook your steak right. I've never had a steak that's been wrong before. Which getting steaks wrong is easy, because the temperature, if it's on the grill for 30 more seconds, it's gone. It already went up to the next level of, like, for example, if you want medium rare, that medium rare only lasts about like 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds, boom, see ya. It's on medium. Yep. So, and I've never gotten it wrong, which that's why I've been impressed. I think they also have free bread. I'm pretty sure. I can't put you next tier because I haven't been there that much, but definitely you're in nature. Speaking of Outback, I think you guys are on the same level. Honestly, I know you guys are competitors, but I think you're on the same level. I don't think you guys are better than the other. Outback pretty good. Again, steaks, basically the same menu items as Longhorn. Except Longhorn's, I think, is more of a southern brand. Outback's more of a national brand. But yeah, I really like them. So there you go. Red Lobster. Ooh. If you don't like seafood, you're not going to like this place. I'll just tell you that. Are you goated? Yeah. Cheddar Bay biscuits. I can't put that anywhere else. Where else do you put Cheddar Bay biscuits? Cheese in a biscuit.
Cheese in a...
Now, if you don't like cheese, sure, I understand. But Cheddar Bay biscuits, again, not as good as Olive Garden, probably not as good as you either, but you're definitely up here. Red Robin, I also say, I think you're with McDonald's. I think you're on the low end of S, but you're definitely on S. Ruby Tuesday, only been really here a couple times. I'll give you a C. You're pretty alright. You're definitely better than these guys. What?
I feel like I've been there like once. You weren't with me, and I remember like they have pizza, right?
Yeah, they have a salad bar as well. Nope, they have a salad bar. Hang on. I like any place that has a salad bar. I love getting to create my own salad because I don't like. A lot of restaurants are like, okay, so here's our salad. It has anchovies in it. Take it or leave it. But if you want like a customizable salad, then there you go. And plus, the salad's a good salad's a good appetizer, I think, because it's not that filling and it's really good. Sure, it's rabbit food, but it doesn't matter. I'll put you in A. I'll put you in B. I'm being generous with that. I just want to point that out. I can't go anything higher than that, but.
Yeah. The one time that I went there, I remember like I got a pizza and thing, and it was and the bottom was like really crusty and crunchy, which I'm not really the biggest fan.
That's kind of what pizza is.
I'm not the biggest fan of really crunchy pizza. That isn't the crust.
Yeah, this is why Zach's opinions aren't really valid. Also, Texas Roadhouse. I think I will actually put you in C. You guys oversalt things. And if you oversalt something, you can't take it back. You really, like, me and Zach have a cooking story. We were making fresh burgers. We accidentally oversalted it, and we tried desperately to save them.
Yeah,
didn't work.
Yeah, we were like putting on like breadcrumbs,
crushed crackers. We had crushed rich crackers to soak up the salt and the water because we ended up watering it down. Didn't work. It was a mess of a night, but hey, we learned something from that night. Never oversalt something. But Texas Roadhouse, I know you guys like salt because they have free peanuts on the table, which is just pure salt. But if you oversalt something, you can't do anything about it. You have to say, hey, can you take this back? And I think that's a bit of a hassle. A cheat code to go here. If you also think things are salted, just say don't put any salt on it, and then salt it yourself at the table because they have salt there. I think that's boom. There you go. But in terms of food, I can't say better than Outback and Longhorn. These guys are steak brands as well. I think you're right, but you're pretty right. So there's our full tier list, guys. We have a bunch of stuff in the Never Been place. I want to cross out basically all of these. These Whataburger and Jack in the Box and In-N-Out, those are regional, so I would have to go there to be there. I'm sure there's other more. But like, for example, Panda Express, I definitely want to try at one point. Krusty Krab, I think we'll have to. Dairy Queen, definitely at one point. That might be my first checklist. Long John Silver's, we actually have somewhere near here, so I think if we could try it. Starbucks, no. I'm alright. Actually, I might try you once just to say I've tried it. But you're overpriced as fuck. Golden Corral's a buffet, so I guess it would depend. Chipotle, oh yeah, Chipotle definitely at one point. And then Checkers Pizza. Is that what it is? Checkers sounds like pizza. I don't know. But anyway.
Checkers Pizza.
Yeah. So F goes to places that I would probably not go again, honestly. D goes to places that I wouldn't die. Like, the universe wouldn't end if I needed to go here. The universe would end if I went to these places. But the universe wouldn't end if I went to these places. I would accept them. I just prefer other things. The C tier is reserved for places that are pretty good. They're pretty alright, but they could do better. I would say, is what I would say. B tier is for places that are really good, but I would say there's better stuff that you can get. For example, like Arby's, I think no one outpizzas the Hut for you, except for Pizza Hut. Except you also don't serve pizza, but you're like, no one's gonna compete with roast beef essentially. But when it comes to like chicken and stuff, your other menu items, there's a lot that you can do better. And bring back the darn burger.
Please.
Anyway, like for example, Jimmy John's, it's definitely better than Subway, but I would say you could do better than Jimmy John's as well. Jersey Mike's was on here. I'd probably rank that in A tier, but it's not here. And stuff like that. And then let's say IHOP. The A tier is reserved for like legends. I would go here anytime I had money to go there. They're just really good. And then S tier is for the GOATs, the franchise GOATs. For example, KFC, Popeyes, goats of chicken brands, Wendy's, best burger chain, no question. Cracker Barrel, comfort food. You're gonna be happy every time you can leave. Olive Garden for Italian connoisseurs. Obviously now obviously I know the whole thing about them using like prepackaged pasta. I don't care. I really don't. Cheesecake Factory. Sure, it's expensive, but that cheesecake is worth it in the end. And you know it. If you walk out without getting a cheesecake, you might commit a crime later.
That's like
that you might be arrested later because that is a crime to leave. Red Robin, it's not the best burger chain, but you have pretty darn good burgers, and I love that you change your menu a lot, which I guess people understand that. You don't change your menu a lot. You just change your seasonal burgers. I love that because every time we've gone, there's been a different seasonal menu where it's been like there's the cheesy fondue craze. There was what was the recent one that was there? It was like a habanero burger, wasn't it? It had like a jalapeno in the middle of it or something. I don't know. Red Lobster, I think there's not many seafood brands, but I think you're definitely one of the best. Cheddar Bay biscuits also. McDonald's, obviously. Anytime you think fast food, you think McDonald's, and also the prices deserve them to be up here alone. So there's our tier list. Yeah, if you disagree with it, too bad. Because this is our tier list. And yeah, so of course, if you guys want to make your own tier list, run Tier Maker, which of course is like the national thing. So there you go.